I'd have one of those. I'd get coffee in it, I think. Alright. Cool music. Titanicus is how it's spelled? Yeah. All right. Morning, Diablos. Hello, DDN. Is this a new game we're trying today? Today is all about new games. Today is a tryout day. Checking out 4 games today. I'm expecting to like at least one of them, but we'll see. Tutorial, solo play, online play, and options. Let's try tutorial. Battlefield basics and simple skirmish seem good. You have to read up in chat about one line. Welcome to the battlefield. Tutorial introducing. Jesus, still so loud. I already turned the music down twice too. Okay. A little too triumphant for me. We haven't started the game yet. Okay. That's maybe a little overkill. All right. Adeptus Titanicus Dominus is a turn-based strategy game featuring interleaving activations. What the fuck is interleaving activate? What does interleaving even mean? Let's find out. Interleaving. Interleaving means insert pages, typically blank ones, between the pages of a book. Mix 2 or more digital signals by alternating between them. How does that apply to this? Okay, we'll roll with it. It's a translation of the 4th edition epic tabletop rules and set in the Warhammer 40k universe. Great. Each turn is divided into 2 phases, the orders and the end. In the orders, each player activates 1 unit, which is executed. Results are shown. The opportunity to activate a unit is handed over to his or her opponent. Retain the activation once. Okay. Turn process is based the activation back. The turn proceeds, passing the activation back and forth like this to all your units have moved. Okay. Unit enemies Titans may regenerate lost void shields, put out fires, in some cases even repair physical damage. The end phase is managed automatically by the game. Okay. Camera control is WASD and QE for rotating. Nice. Middle mouse. Okay. Top left. All right, where's my webcam? Let's move up, down, middle, out of the way. Yoink. Let's go up there. Okay. Top left, the current turn and phase are shown. Turn 1 orders phase. Okay. Center of the screen. F2K stuff block any of this? Not really. Yours and your opponent's current victory points. Highest score, turn 3 end phase will win. Okay. Top end of the screen, help text. Right hand side of the screen, the victory conditions available in the current battle. Okay. Giving you a powerful warlord packing twin volcano cannons supported by a twin apocalypse rocket launcher. The guy who names the fucking weapons in this world is on fucking point. I want an apocalypse rocket launcher. I mean, the image that conveys is absolutely amazing. These are the end times when I launch this weapon. You can see an enemy warhound approaches an objective directly ahead of your warlord, okay? Unit and target selection is achieved by left clicking with your mouse while movement destination chosen by right clicking. Let's give your warlords orders. Okay. Alright, scroll speed is insanely slow right now. Oh, they just talked to me too, but the music was so loud I turned the... Alright, what did you say, buddy?
We walk in the Omnissiah's name.
Okay.
Fear us.
Man.
We count the lives of planets.
Alright, then...
Men.
This sound balance is so out of whack. That's max volume. Let's try that again.
Billions live or die by our actions.
All right. Hydrocanus, hello. All right, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see 4 buttons available: Sustain, Fire, Advance, which is the default, Double, and March. Titan that has issued the Sustain Fire order and has a target selected does not move during its action but shoots more effectively. Allows you to move and shoot normally. Double allows you to move twice but shoots less effectively. On a March order, units will fire. Okay. No target is selected. Upon execution, Sustain reverts to Overwatch. This causes your Titan to forgo shooting. Okay. Tighten up the battlefield and double sacrificing. Okay. Right-click to place a holographic representation of your Titan at the destination point, ensuring the amber firelight ring covers the objective. Do you think this little orange thing is the objective, chat? It's a fairly unexciting objective, but sure. We want this bit of ground. Got it. Dismiss the dialogue. Click the double order, then right-click to move. See the projected path by a chosen destination with capture range. In order to achieve the Emperor's Wrath upon this enemy, we must now select a target that's in range. Dismiss this dialogue, then left-click the enemy Warhound. Okay. It says as it gives me another dialogue. On both your unit and its hologram, you can see the range/line of sight indicators. Blue when it has LOS and is in range. Turn red if it's interrupted. Amber if it's out of optimal range. Okay. Range is indicated numerically. The Apocalypse only hits 17% of the time. That's still a pretty high chance of Apocalypse. Okay. See what we got. Hey, Judgy Booty. Both choosing your targets and positioning your own Titans, a critical game concept of that is time on target. The more time you spend in range and in LOS, the more time you'll shoot during, okay. Yeah, alright, tutorial. We're moving a bit slowly here. I mean, I'm not sure it actually looked very visually impressive when it was shooting there, did it? What is this guy doing to me? This just goes on and on and on and on. All right. Is there an animation speed? No. Okay. Good work. What's the skull? It's disgusting. He's still shooting me. What do you mean? Why is he going again? Discuss results of your attack. Each shot you fire damages the enemy. You see void shield stripped away on armor. Any penetrating hits reduce your Titan's current damage capacity and add stress. If stress reaches 100%, Titan will be forced into an activated state. If stress meter reaches 100%, the Titan will be forced into an activated state. What does that mean? Okay. Hits that penetrate a Titan's armor will cause damage. Red damage capacity bar. Normal versus macro weapons. Titan armor is very strong. While normal hits can penetrate, they usually do not. That's why you want to bring macro weapons. Macro weapons are powerful. Titan armor is usually typically half as effective. Okay. Alright, chat. I might have to play the game soon. This tutorial is dragging. The war engines will suffer stress from the strain that enemy attacks put on the god machines and their crews. Your titans can suffer stress equal to their starting damage capacity. An amber stress bar will appear above your void shields, showing you how much stress your engines are coping with or not coping with. Wait, what? Your war engines will suffer stress from the strain that the enemy attacks put on the god machines and their crews. Okay. Any actual damage not done further adds to the stress. When the stress meter reaches 100, the war engine will temporarily shut down, becoming completely ineffectual. Oh, I see. Activated is like a post-move state. Okay. Alright. Full of vaccine, Nobu? Jealous. I want to move around the country. I want the seatbelt sign to be off so I can continue the enjoyment of my life. So far we've explored shooting. Oh my fucking. Alright. Close quarters, hand to hand. Close combat is decisive and deadly. Okay. Alright. So this little guy fucked us up because he shot for like 12 hours and like 1,000 shots. Move your titan in close combat. Select your target enemy. Select your target enemy titan. Okay. Right click and place a holographic representation of your titan on the toes of your currently targeted enemy, ensuring the amber fire fight ring covers the enemy titan. Select your warlord. The double order should be highlighted. Target the enemy titan. Right click on the ground, the enemy's toes, and click commit. Alright, well, you can't have this and lock me out. I can't actually select anything.
We are duty bound to make this execution.
I had to click my own guy before I could click on the enemy. Alright, let's try this. We're doing what now? I can't. Although QE, WASD are supposed to be able to moving around, they certainly fucking are not right now.
The tools of our salvation are faith and bullets.
He wanted double time, right? Maybe that's double time. That's March. That doesn't say anything. Can't reselect them. Oh no. Okay. Target must be selected before you right click close. Yeah, I can't select the target though, game. Oh, maybe, hold on. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? It also won't let me move the camera during this, so I can't get closer to see this. It looks like we're standing about 12,000 feet away from him. Are we punching him? No, sure did not. So the tutorial can fail its own action. It's questionable. I've mastered the fundamentals of Titan combat. Oh, he did do it. It's just, no, wait, the guy punched me. I think we're getting fucked up by the little guy. This looks rough. It does look rough so far. I mean, this is the tutorial, but the tutorial is broken in like 5 different spots. Oh, it doesn't even let me finish that out. Okay. Do we want a simple skirmish? I want a simple skirmish. Okay. Okay. Is it still an alpha? It might still be an alpha. I actually don't know where its launch sequence is. All right. I'm excited by the concept. The concept's awesome. Warhammer mechs slugging it out, right? Let's see how the gameplay comes out. All right. Orders phase, select a unit. How do I tell if it's friendly or enemy? I mean, presumably the ones really far away are enemy. Mech models don't look that great in game, do they? Okay.
Wars are won by firepower and force.
Okay. I agree. Wait. This is a movement. Move 3 times as fast, but not as normal. I right click to move, right? How far can I move? How do I know what my max movement is? That looks like it, so when I click further, it won't go further. But how do I know that ahead of time? Central objectives. Claim a central objective. It kind of looks like maybe webcam needs to be over here. Okay, let's try that. Is there a red circle when I can't move past it? When I select my guy? Where are you seeing this red circle? I'm not seeing a red circle. Oh, right there. I see it now. Like a real faint red circle. Thanks. Okay. All right. Okay, you can move 3 times. Okay, right. What are the objectives? Claim a central objective by positioning a unit within firefight range of its for 1 VP each. Do you think I have to end my turn there, or do you think I can walk through an objective? I bet you have to fucking end my turn there. Destroy all enemy units for immediate victory. Okay. We're gonna give it. We're gonna give these games an hour. Carnage, right? Like I'm not super keen to cast Judgment immediately. We can wait a minute. We'll see. Maybe there'll be some redeeming features. Maybe it'll be awesome once we get going. We don't know. That's the point. All right, commit order. Go. What is retain? Oh, retain is hold my action. But how can I hit retain middle of my movement? All right, easy 1 point on the board. There's a lot of Inception horns going off, sure. It has a third name too, Nobu. It's Adeptus Titanicus Dominus, apparently. Use the retain feature to immediately activate another unit. Wait, I thought retain was hold my action. Why don't I just use my regular guy?
We are duty bound to make this execution.
That's a lot of Latin stuff together. I have no idea. It was hard to type out. I kept feeling I was just spelling it wrong. All right, we've got 2 victory points on the board. Now, I want to point out that presumably they started the same distance from their VP, their victory point positions as we did, and they didn't bother to capture either of them. So this is supposed to be a simple skirmish. Let's see how stupid the AI is. All activation complete, regenerating shields, new turn starting, check which player has first activation. Opponent activation. So is it a coin toss each round? Like how does it determine? Does it alternate? We don't know yet. Alright, we didn't shoot him as he walked towards us. And he just walked towards us and stopped. No shots or anything. That seems like a terrible move, right?
The Emperor's sacrifice is life, as ours is death.
How do I target him? Left click target for shooting attacks at a significant advantage, +1 to hit. Alright, I think that seems like what we want to do. How do I use the retain feature? Where is the retain feature though? I have no idea. I want to use my other mech immediately and just focus fire the living bejesus out of this guy. Let's see if we can. Oh. I'm not sure when I had to choose to retain my action. I did it midway through that. I was expecting it would take at least 2 shots to kill him. I mean, this does literally say tutorial simple skirmish. We'll try a more, yeah, how do I know though? Like, there's no unit on that bar. The bar is just a single red bar. How do I know the health totals? Am I equally fragile? Is it literally the first person who walks into the range of the other guy is just fucked? Did we crit the bejesus out of him? What happened there? Can I cancel my retaining? Because I don't actually want to retain here.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
Alright, we're going to go into Overwatch then. It's a MechWarrior game that has a lot of horn action. It's a combination between what is it called? A brass band and a MechWarrior game. Alright. Do we have first activation now? Yes.
We walk.
That is true. We do walk. Alright. How would, I mean, if, what is the game theory for this, right? Like, if each unit one-shots the other unit, then we what? And he has a retain. Hypothetically, if we rush him with 2 units then, and we use our actions moving towards him, he could shoot, kill one of our guys, retain, kill the next one of the guys, and we could lose, right? So I want to make sure we're kind of like LOS'd a little bit when we approach him. Uh-huh. Quick horn. What is that? Just random effects showing up like in our trail. Do you think all units are announced by the same horn, or do you think different units get different horns?
Wars are won by firepower and force.
We've already heard that line. Oh, that's fine. I want you to go all the way to your red circle. You have a red circle. You know what, chat? You know what I think that is? I literally can't click further. I think the red circle is the radius of my movement as a straight line from my position, but doesn't take into account the amount of movement I actually have. So because we're pathing around, we actually can't move to the edge of the red circle, I think. Yeah. The Overwatch went off? Did we shoot at him? I didn't see any shots going off. I had one guy do horns head today. He just had one horn. I buy it. All right. Okay. All right. Visual is kind of pretty medium right now. Atmospherically nice, but hits don't really feel like things are getting hit. You don't see a lot of like stuff. Oh, we go again first. So we just moved twice and like I guess won a coin toss. I assumed it at least alternated. Doesn't look like it's alternating. Okay. So now I guess I can act 4 times in a row then? Because I'm gonna retain and get them both in there to blow them up.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
Alright. We're gonna move to... I mean, this guy is like super flexy, right? Like, I can probably... What do they call it in the original MechWarrior games? I can torso twist as I walk by and shoot him, right? Because I want to move out of the path of the second one. Where's my retain option, by the way? I guess I have to click it after this thing. So I want to shoot this fucker. So I would click there. And do I shoot him as I'm doing that? Or maybe I left click and then move to there. Yeah, that's what I want to see. All right. Let's fire that off. Commit order, go. Dude, that wasn't even a sustained fire and we one-shot them. These things are made of fucking paper, aren't they? All right, well, this is still tutorial. So we'll take our first actual mission then and see what it's like. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right, let's try solo play. Imperium or Chaos? Do you think the walkers are going to be different? I mean, obviously. Hey, not lane. Okay. Let's skirmish. All right. Do I get to customize the mech? Maybe. Press F1 for help. Click and drag a Titan into a deployment box to include it in your detachment. Detachment points costs will be calculated. The total point cost of your detachment must be retained below the total point. Okay, so we're gonna build a, I don't know what you call like a gaggle of mechs. Yeah, I don't know what that's called. What's the plural of mech for this? Like not like mechs, but like what is a group of mechs called? We'll see. All right, can I mess with their weapons? I Okay. Yes. Okay, I can mess with their weapons. It's a crusade, a lance. A lance is correct. Oh, it might be called a crusade in the Warhammer universe. That might be true too. I don't know. Okay. Could be Legion. Legion, Lance, or Crusade. All right, we'll use them interchangeably until we know better. All right. So do I get weapon statistics on this? So these are things. This is okay. If I catch it at the right like pixel, it tells me its speed. Indicates how far the unit can move. Okay. So we have 15 movement. Damage capacity. 8 of 800. Does that mean I start with 8 damage? Or that the maximum armor that any mech can have is 800, I wonder. Void shields, 6 of 600. Armor. Indicates how effective this unit's armor is at nullifying damage. Does it give me a hint of what that might be? So this is a 3-star effectiveness. Okay. It's so weird that this one gives me 8 of 800, but this one doesn't give me a single number. Indicates that effective unit is close combat. So this one likes to punch people. Indicates how effective this unit is close quarters. Wait. Armor. Physical contact. Okay. And then firefight. Okay. Then we have... I can have armor 2 and armor 3. Do you guys see anything moving when I switch between these? Is it like just a... Oh, it's just a thing. I think we get a little symbol that shows up on our armor. Let's do it on this one. Okay, this is just, looks like cosmetic. We'll go stripey. Chaos is probably pretty stripey. What about these? Stripey legs? Yeah, we're like the mech from Aliens, right? We're like a loading mech. All right, what other weapons do we have? Oh, is this a type? Can I rename it? Can't rename it. What is this? No confirmation if you want to quit, sure. All right, let's go back to choosing Chaos. Skirmishing. Let's go back to... I like how on the legs, R2 and R3 are reversed, so I have to go R2 legs and R3 armor for Stripey. Okay. Mars head or Lucius head? What is this? Oh, I can drag it down. That's 850 of 5,000. Okay. So we're getting about 6 of these. All right. Can I take other mechs? I think this is just their faction, not their... I mean, none of the stats are changing. Okay. All right. So we do have loadouts. This mech has 2 volcano cannons and 2 apocalypse launchers. And I think this is the stats of them. And what did we learn about this? So that's its range. That's its rate of fire. A higher number means a faster firing rate. Okay. Indicates how effective this is against soft targets like infantry and light vehicles, and anti-tank, how it is against armor. So this weapon is 90 range. What are these? Macro weapon, Titan killer. But it's equally effective versus personnel on armored targets. A part of me thinks that's kind of right. You know, like if you hit a unarmored individual with an anti-tank round, they're probably dead. But isn't the point of anti-infantry weapons, like it's a lot of like splash and shrapnel, so like you do a lot of damage to groups of infantry and hit people with a lot of near misses? I'm not sure. Seems weird that it's 5 of 5 here. This other one seems noticeably worse. Range 60. It's a barrage weapon. When I hover what that says, it just says the same tooltip and doesn't tell me what a barrage weapon is. So God alone knows what that means. And it seems very ineffective versus everything. All right, so we're going to swap those out. Oh, we have Power Fist and Plasma Annihilator. Oh, the Volcano Cannons were good, though. It's the Apocalypse Launchers that weren't so exciting. Laser Blaster. 60. Rate of fire 6. All right, we're going to switch to Laser Blasters. Okay, so not a lot of customization then it looks like. Well, it depends what this bottom one is. Let's add this in and see what... Let's add a couple of these. Let's say we're going to run 2 of these in the center. I can't rename them, unfortunately. Warlord Mars pattern. Sure. What does this do? Okay, we do get other mechs. It's exciting. Good. I was a little worried that we weren't going to be able to get any other mechs. What is this thing? Oh, this guy has no hard points, though. Never mind. I can drag him in, but it doesn't tell me what he does. Okay. This one can be customized. Why can't this one just can't be customized? Maybe it has no weapon hardpoints. It's got a Doom Fist and an Apocalypse Launcher and a Hellstrike Cannon. Those all look very bad. His unit cost is 800. Sometimes the left back button doesn't work. The unit cost of this is 900. Can I remove this? Okay, 950. 800. 650 on this guy. But he's got a bunch of hard points we can mess with and we can customize his armor. All right. So what did we learn? We learned that based on the stats they're presenting with us, some of these weapons are absolute trash and some are not. Volcano Cannon and Laser Blaster seemed reasonable. Okay, can't customize that. We'd like him in stealth gear. Or with a lot of paint, I guess. Perfect. Tiger pattern will blend in with the grasses in the savannah. All right. Apocalypse Launcher and Laser Blaster. Got a lot of weapons here. A Chain Fist. Now, I will note that when I change to Chain Fist, nothing updates on this screen. Oh, hold on, I lied. No, I didn't lie. This is still showing Power Fist. So it will switch between Volcano Claw, Volcano Cannon, Laser Blaster, and Power Fist. But a Chain Fist and a Power Claw are apparently the same as Power Fist. Okay. So what is this? This is anti-personnel. No, it's anti... Yeah, okay. So if we punch him with the Power Fist on an enormous mech, and it's an unarmored soft target, like, I don't know, a dog, then you'll kill them. Probably. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think I'd rate my weapons like that. That doesn't seem useful. I'm going to use the one that blows up. Does it change the unit cost? Maybe I'm paying for this loadout. I am. I'm paying for this loadout. It's 25 more points to go from ineffectual to versus everything to absolutely devastating to all targets. Okay. We'll go to devastating to all targets. Oh, wait. It goes cheaper again. Hold on. Rate of fire 6 on this Laser Blaster. Why is it 6 on this one and 4 on the other? Oh, it wasn't. It was 6 on this one too. Okay. All right. So Laser Blaster, speed, attack rate 6. What is the Volcano Cannon? Attack rate 1. Now, the problem with this not giving me any actual numbers is presumably 6 times the rate of fire with 1 less effectiveness pip means we do a shit ton more damage with this weapon, presumably. Okay. All right. I think it's the number of shots. No, it's rate of fire. All right. Are there more mechs? Why punch a dog? This is the harsh, dark future where there's only war. So, you know, war dogs. That's what I'm getting at. All right. I wish I knew what these mechs were called. We got the guy with the cooling vent on his head. We've got this guy. I guess this would be the runt, Stumpy. What would we call it? This guy looks like a Stumpy to me. I wish I could name him. All right. Does he have a new weapon? I think we're going to launch this one. He doesn't cost shit, though. But he's got... Wait, his damage capacity is 300. Weren't my other ones damage capacity 6? Damage capacity 8. All right, that nomenclature is a bit weird. Does that mean that this guy has 800 max HP and we've only taken 8 damage? But why would we have taken 8 damage in the launch screen? And how come this guy's taken 300 damage? in the launch screen. I don't know. I'm going to nitpick this to death if we're not careful. So maybe we just like throw a bunch of these in and launch. So we don't know what barrage weapon does. No tooltip has actually told me about that. But it has a range of 0, which seems not where I want to be. Unfortunately, all of these weapons, these don't update. So changing these around don't do anything. Unfortunately, they changed my cost, but changed no loadout there. Do we have other mechs? Wait, okay. Stumpy, Stumpy 2, Stumpy 3, Stumpy 4. Okay, so that's not changing. It's just reloading the animation. So I think there's 4 mechs, one of whom can't be customized. And this guy. And this guy. Okay. You have different factions. What? You mean I have different factions? In what way? All right, we'll bring these out. I have no idea if I think save for sure. Wait, save is start? I assumed save would save. Okay. Combined arms. Take it hold. Capturing enemy stuff gives more VP. Destroying enemy BTS. What's a BTS, you think? No idea. First to 4 VPs wins the battle. Victory is not checked until the start of turn 6. Okay. Alright, so I'm supposed to be able to rotate camera. I can. WASD moves around nicely. It's kind of like quasi-deployment. Like we choose the formation and the location, but we only have like 3 deployment zones. So it's not like perfect for that. Like, for example, if I'd known the center deployment zone would be entirely blocked by giant cranes, I might not have deployed there. Can I see the...
No one is safe from the touch of chaos.
Huh, that's a bit creepy. Do we have anything that tells me on the mech what its range is? Nope. We see all the enemies that kind of line up. Models are not very nice. Look very similar. Okay. I see your question, Blade Attack on. I'm probably going to touch Celesta again on release. I played the updated version and was a little disappointed with the updates last time I played. BTS is Break Their Spirit. Okay. Or maybe buy that song, or I don't know. We can just make up things. Do you have some reason to believe it's Break Their Spirit, or just okay? Boil their sausages. See? Now we're getting into the spirit of it. It's a Korean boy band. I wouldn't have got there. All right. There's a lot of units on here to move one to one, changing activations. All right, I wanted to know which guy had our longest range stuff, but I guess I really needed to know. It does say Break Their Spirit when I hover it. Good call. I was kind of hoping, I guess maybe it shows me. Is this their movement range or their damage range? I think it's their...
Where's your omniscient now?
Chaos is the master shrine. The servant slaughter your people.
All right, I spent some time getting that louder, but I'm gonna spend some time getting that not louder again. All right. So this guy's a close range unit, apparently, and these guys are pretty long range. All right, we're gonna move to there, I guess. It says kill. No, I want to capture. If you kill the objective point, we're going to have some serious problems, you and I. All right. Can we walk faster than that? It's a lot of walking you walk at a really stupidly slow pace. I've got a lot of units on the board to make that my default turn. Okay. We're one of 9 done. Okay.
Your Imperium is broken.
I'm gonna assume the AI is absolutely atrocious. And I'm just gonna sit and fucking Overwatch and see if they walk into it and die. We gotta have slightly better animations. Or slightly faster animations.
We slaughter your people.
Why do I hear their voiceover units? Okay. All right. Honestly, I should have just launched everybody in the same fucking area, shouldn't I? This can't be his range. This has got to be something different. Because we looked at them and we took the longer range variant, right? That's sprint, by the way. All right. Surely Chaos has no trouble motivating their members. Can't we, like, just execute one of the stumpies to make the rest of them walk a little faster? Is there animation speed somewhere? All right. Quality level, fantastic. Cinematic cameras. Do we want to enable cinematic cameras, chat? Just to really zoom in as they walk slowly? Absolutely. All right. Master volume. Time compression on march order. Yes. That seems like faster movement, right? Okay. Let's try that. See if that's any better. Okay. All right. What does this will do?
Your streets will run with blood.
I guess there's not enough space to pass through here. Awkward. Sure, we'll do that. Kill. There we go. Time. What is he shooting at? Okay, it's definitely faster animations. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. There's the default setting for that because watching those mechs walk around at that speed is. Oh, this is cinematic camera. You just like stuck up the guy's ass. No, I don't want to see that. Okay, we're gonna turn cinematic camera off. All right. This is great. I'm not on great yet. Nope. All right. How do I know which units haven't moved this turn? Can I move the same unit twice? No. I guess the green crown over their head means I haven't moved them yet. Oh, but only this guy has a green crown.
Your shrines will burn.
Destroy your opponent's most expensive unit. It's just telling me this is my most expensive unit. Is this an enemy? It is. Yeah.
Chaos is the master, never the servant. Your Imperium is broken, ruined,
I mean,
rotting. We slaughter your people by the thousands.
how protective do you think this little mud thing is? Yeah. Try cinematic camera on a firefight. I don't know, it's pretty painful. So, what we learned last time is all these mechs are absolutely made of fucking paper. So I kind of want to Overwatch and expect this guy next turn to move forward, I guess. I mean, I could move towards him, I guess, and shoot, but I don't really know what my range is. Like, this is as far as he'll go as the green here. But if I shoot him, it does tell me, actually. I actually get reasonable hits on him. So what if I went here instead and shot him? 77, 77, 76. Is this him shooting me? I don't think so. I think that's us shooting him. All right. We'll try cinematic camera for the shooting because it was a request, and we'll turn it off again after. Kill! I mean, it's more interesting there, although I can't see if any of those are hitting the target. There we go. No damage numbers. I have no idea if any of those hit. Alright, cinematic camera off.
You will find no mercy here.
I mean, it said it was in range at like 67%. So maybe we just failed like 4 or 5 60s in a row or something. Alright, if I want to shoot you, I target you like that. I don't know what those numbers are. It still says 67%. Oh, but this is orange. And orange meant... And red means long range. Orange is like out of optimal. This is probably an entire waste of our life to do that. Okay. Long is your father's name. Sure. Let's go here. Seems like a good way to get blown up. Maybe we go here instead. Can I go up? Do we want to see if it can path up the hill? It can't. Okay. Kill. But kill at a reasonable pace. This is with time compression on, are we sure? It looks like time compression off. I might have broke it changing settings during the action. Maybe. Because remember when it was like double speeding a minute ago? Okay, it's back on. He's moving that one over there, I guess.
All come to the eye in the end.
Alright, we're gonna hide behind this hill. Kill the hill! Okay. Chat, anytime you guys don't like graphics in a game, the only response is, it looks like a mobile game. I don't, this doesn't feel like a mobile layout to me, but maybe. Like, you think you're going to be doing this on your phone? Maybe. Alright. So whose turn is it? It's still my turn? Or are they removing? Maybe it's whoever like blinks first loses? I know, I agree, Bylas. I'm with you 100%. I'm like, doesn't look like a mobile game at all. Alright, those guys have already moved. Alright, so it's a little bit visually confusing to remember which units you haven't moved. Because when you select them, it just nothing happens at all when you've already moved them. Alright, this doesn't seem like a good spot to be, Stumpy. Those are both already moved. Alright. I have a feeling this is going to be bad news. Kill. He's got a tail? And the tail like bounces and it has a gun on it? I don't think you want your gun bouncing. I'm not sure a tail mounting is where to go. What's the benefit of a tail mounted gun? Alright. We got big boy over here. Fashion. Could be fashion. Ooh, I like slaughtering his people by the thousands. If I want to shoot this guy... We're in range right now. It says 50%. Oh, this isn't range, though. I don't know what this number represents. Maybe hit... Actually, it could actually be hit percentage. And just damage is calculated differently than hit percentage. So, in other words, whether or not you do damage isn't based on whether or not you hit. It's based on how close you hit as well as hitting. So this is in red, so presumably it's like insanely ineffective. So we'll walk to there. It's fine. Kill. Dude, I like the animation on the beam. Sounds impactful though. Dude, we're stressing him out. He's stressed. Dude, he's 100% stressed, but none of our weapons were in range to do any damage, so it's kind of weird. Alright, their Stumpies have moved forward. It is my activation. I think this is round 2. So everybody's back, ready to play again. So if I wanted you to shoot,
shall be shattered.
I wanted you to shoot that guy.
Your suffering.
So that's 33%. I don't know what this number means. It kind of told me in the tutorial, but I'm not. It told me that green meant optimal, orange was mid-range, like you're kind of like not exactly where the weapon's designed, but you'll still do some damage, and red was out of range, basically. What happened to the horns? The guy carrying the horn was killed. The horn bearer went down first, I think. All right, so if we walk up to here and shoot this guy, how's that looking? Oranges, okay. We'll go for orange to there. Okay, kill! Or we can just shoot him from here. What happens if we shoot him from here? Wait. Can I overwatch him? Open target data. That's good. And there is an open unit data chat. I just didn't find it earlier. So we can figure out what the fuck's going on. So we have 60 range on this guy. That's good. So what's this guy's range?
You shall break upon the unforgiving tides
90.
of chaos.
All right, well, let's use you with 90 range. Now, the problem is I don't know what 90 means. It's a unit, but there's nothing in the world that corresponds to a unit that I'm aware of yet. Okay. All right, but we'll assume we want to sit at range, like maybe like here-ish. Why is it sometimes green? Okay, and I want to shoot him as I'm doing that. Kill. All right. Yeah. I don't know what these green X's are. Are they hits? Okay, enemy down. I don't know if I was expecting him to die. Oh, this guy's shooting at me. Doesn't look like he hit me very hard though. Okay. Pretty sure the floating number is the range. I don't think it's the range because 67% doesn't seem like a range stat, does it? Sounds like a hit percentage stat or a damage percentage stat, perhaps. Okay. Yeah, guy's missing LRMs. Coward. All right, unit data is 45 and 30 for range. So we want to get close. Time on target. So it is starting shooting from when you start walking, which is cool. Okay. It could be combat efficiency too, right? So again, like the two things we're expecting, I'm expecting there's a hit roll. And I'm expecting that based on all the way the weapons are described in the menus and the initial tutorial, I'm expecting that there's also a damage reduction calculation. Although to be fair, all the enemies so far don't have armor on that I can tell. They just instantly die the first time I connect with a target. Not on the target next to my mech.
Where's your Omnissiah now?
The Omnissiah is sleeping. Don't wake him. So it feels like I want to move my mechs forward, but they're so fucking fragile, they just instantly die. And it feels like the enemy is really stupid. Like they just walk towards me and get blown up. So I'm kind of very dubious about moving closer or anything. This guy was unit 90, right? So I can just shoot this thing. I should just shoot you. Let's do that. Kill. So how come this thing has blue pulsey points, green pulsey points, red X's, and red skulls? We almost killed him. His health bar is super low now. Okay. Terrain is destructible. Nice. Does he take damage from blowing up the stuff near him? I don't know, but he's very aggressively blowing up the terrain. Okay. Blues are hits on his shield. That's probably correct. Alright, so that guy's done and that guy's done. This guy's shoots at 5, 60, 60, and 60. Doesn't seem very good. Can I postpone? I guess I could move the guy in the back. It's kind of like postpone, huh?
Shall be your suffering.
Does it shoot through my own guy? Maybe we don't do that. Okay. They're dice faces? Interesting. Okay, we got stuck, but he stopped dancing. a bit scary. Any of it hitting? It's just doing shield damage. Quite a bit of shield damage, though. Dude, he's still shooting us. Alright. So they just walk towards me shooting. Always, so far. I don't want this guy to walk forward. How do I know if he's gone yet or not? Can I select him in some way? I guess I don't know. I guess I gotta track who hasn't happened yet. Alright, what's our objective? Win without losing anybody?
Your streets will run with blood.
50%. There's damage numbers here. 42. Why is it lower? I wonder. 51. So, percentage dice there. Go. Kill. We'll take the smaller numbers in case big numbers are scary. You think it's the distance from me to them is what that is? That could be. That'd be interesting if that were the case. Is he shooting at me from there? Kinda. It's a lot of shooting at me. He blew off my arm. Think I lose the weapon? Or do you think that's just purely visual?
Where's your omniscient now?
Jeez. I think you're right. I think that's range. And it's range from each individual weapon. So if I select this other guy, the number should be way bigger, right? Where's the other guy? Like over there, for example. Yeah, I think you're correct. I think those are range numbers. Nice. So we were asking earlier what 90 range looks like. So we're inside 90 range, although. Kill. Wish it showed me what they're shooting at. Okay.
Your Imperium is broken, ruined, rotting.
Really tough when it's the red range doesn't update. So like, I don't know if I'm missing a couple feet of movement here. All right, let's fire from there. I'll talk about my thoughts on it when we finished. We're pretty close. I'm gonna play out the skirmish and probably call it a test of this game. Green is red and green is hit and red is missed. Maybe. I don't actually know.
No one is safe.
This guy has 60s as well, so we want to move faster. Go. This guy uses the extended horn weapon. The horn just goes during his turn. It's a lot of shots.
All come to the eye in the end.
lot of dudes over here. 6 dudes. Including a low hit point one who backed off and their most expensive guy. Okay. Wait, why can't I target him? Oh, I got the wrong thing up. If I want to target you. There's 2 standing on top of each other? Yeah, looks like there is. I want to shoot you. I guess we're going to there. I don't want to clump up. It looks like misses on this guy. We're hitting that guy. Although, look. So this guy's just blocking all of my shots by being fat and in the way. So maybe I do want to clump up. I want to put the guys with armor in front of the guys without armor. Okay. Okay, don't blow up, okay? Good. Alright, so he's really close to us now. This is my last guy, I think, who hasn't moved. So what do our weapons do? We've got a 5, a 60, a 60, and a 60. And this is Doomfist. Doomfist tells me nothing about what it does. It does 0 damage to tanks and 0 damage to this. It's a barrage weapon. It's not a barrage weapon. I have no idea what this weapon does. Is it better to walk towards him shooting with my 60 range stuff, or do I want to punch him? I don't know. Because no stats on that. Oh, okay, also I don't want that anymore. Okay. So that seemed like good for us. Alright, regenerating shields. Doesn't look like the shields came back to full though. Oh, it's half your shields return. Okay. I think this is a pure coin toss who goes next here, which isn't great. He just ran over me. I don't know if that was a melee attack or if he just literally pathed into me. Is my guy dead? My guy is dead. Oh no, he's not dead yet. I don't know what's happening here. They're dancing? Where's the horns when we need someone to cover the dance? Okay. He might have punched him. He might not have. That could have just been ramming. And Warhammer's big on ramming, so that could make some sense. Alright, our turn, I think.
Chaos is the master, never the servant.
I want to kill this thing before it moves, obviously.
Your false idols.
90, 90, 60, 60. Okay. Can I target 2 guys at once? I want to split my weapons. I want the closer range one shooting that guy and the longer range one shooting that one. Doesn't look like I can. Okay. I don't know what target we're shooting on the mountain, but it's good we got it. Fully satisfied by the dance and fell over. Probably not wrong. So they are moving wounded units out of the fight. He's got a flamethrower, which he mostly uses on his own friendly buildings. That guy's done his turn. This guy has not done his turn yet, right? Or is done his turn. I don't even know. This thing doesn't do shit for damage. We're in optimal of all of those weapons with the most accurate shooting going on, and it did like nothing. And I think you guys are saying greens are hits, right? I think green is deflected by armor. Even on the enemy? Do you think green on me is deflected and green on the enemy is also deflected? I'm not sure.
Chaos is the master, never the servant.
Again, we're not doing shit for damage. The blue beam is scary. It seems to do good damage. Although... Combat feels really like kind of light and floaty. Like hits don't really feel like hits. Green skull is damage. Green shield is deflected. Are we sure we want to color code good and bad as the same color and then use the opposite color from good for a different thing entirely? How is there another mech there? All right, I don't know who has fucking moved on my team yet.
Come to the eye in the end.
I could back up to save this thing blowing up. So what are these red skulls then? Damage? Green cross over a bullet and a green shield. Oh, he punched back. Get him, little guy. You don't have any health left. Is that a problem? Oh, only a problem at the end of the turn. Okay. So their units seem a lot harder to kill than our units right now. This is turn 3, so I guess I used all my units. I don't even remember using all my units. Wait. If it's turn 3, shouldn't I have that guy back? I guess not. Alright, so what are we using? We're using the Warhounds. The Warhounds use Mega. This is why nothing doing any damage. Because this unit, the Mega Bolter doesn't do shit to anything. I don't even remember bringing the Mega Bolter. I thought I switched all of my weapons to anti-mech. In fact, I'm like certain I did. Alright, so you don't do anything to anybody. Do you do anything to anybody? Yeah, the laser blasters do good damage. What's the distance here? 55. Seems good. Kill it. Are we sure that's doing good mech damage? That doesn't look like it's doing good mech damage, chat. That doesn't look like it did any damage. So we did check that it was anti-mech. And after we checked it was anti-mech, we fired on a mech. And it didn't do any damage to him.
We slaughter your people by the thousands. You will find no mercy here.
Is this an ad? Jesus Christ. Read the fucking stream title. Okay? Alright. What else do we have over here? We got one guy who hasn't moved yet.
By the thousand. Chaos is the master, never the servant.
Alright, so you want to go away, I think. That's the easy way to do that. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm literally legally required to announce if I'm doing sponsored streams, and a regular recurring part of my stream is tryout streams, right? Where we check out games that have shown up on our radars, games that could potentially be good, and we don't know till we try them for a little bit, and we're doing that right now. To get some random guy just being a dipshit about it, who can't read the title, can't read any of the stuff talking about in chat, can't respond to what we're doing, it's just like, fuck that guy, get out of here. I don't know how to interact with that. Like, you want to be willfully ignorant, you're going to get treated like you're willfully ignorant. Yeah. I also agree, I'm not very impressed with this title, but it doesn't make it an ad that we're trying it out. It just means that so far the title is really unimpressive. What can we say? As I said, we're going to finish the skirmish and move on. We got 4 games to check out today. I'm going to do a summary of each game after we've finished them. The legal requirement of Twitch thing. I'm not sure which. I think it is. I'm not sure. I don't know where the legality is. It might not even be Twitch. It might actually be legally required in the US. But either way, you're always going to get a hashtag ad when we're doing sponsored content, and I announce it too. So yeah. So it's like it's really ignorant to be like, he's being paid to promote this, but but is not revealing that to us. Like, fuck off. Just think. Use your brain for 1 fucking second. Anyways. Do we have any units left? Maybe. We have 1 unit left. Our opponent has 3 VPs. Why? Because he took stuff, I guess? Okay.
Your streets will run with blood.
I guess we're going after this thing. Go. Yep. This definitely feels pretty lackluster thus far. It's like early alpha. I think it is alpha. I'm not entirely certain. Go. Yeah, the flashy stuff is victory points, right? All right, so is this the next round? I have a guy left. I don't know how to find that guy. Is there a key binding that shows me next unit? Tilt down, tilt up, zoom out, zoom in. No keybind for next unit, unfortunately. So I have to guess which of my units this unit has not gone, apparently.
You're suffering.
Okay. This is our big dude.
No one is safe from the touch of chaos.
Okay. Didn't have it active. I guess we should look. Maybe one of my mods can look up the state of this game. All right, owl activation, play new turn starting. See you as first activation. We're gonna use retain here. It's my activation. All right, we want to kill this thing before it does damage. It did a lot of damage last time. This thing didn't do shit for damage last time, but that's what we got. So let's go ahead and shoot this. Kill. Could you please kill that? Is it like 1 health? Wow, frowny face. Okay. We're going to take our second activation here because
Shall be shattered. No one is safe from the touch of chaos. The master, never the servant.
just hit our own guy, it looks like. Kill him. Kill him. Hey, got him. Okay. It's not mouth. Okay. So it may not be alpha or early access. It might just actually be released like this. It's too bad. The concept is super fun. The Warhammer world, skirmishing mech fights. I mean, that's the type of thing that does it for us. Does it for me anyways. So. March 26th, 2021, early access release date. Thanks, guest sub. Okay. All right, this is turn 4. They don't even score till turn 6. So there are other ways to get points besides just blowing up mechs, but it seems entirely pointless to try to do that right now. I think the enemy gets 2 activations in a row because we took 2. But I don't see them moving, so I guess not. I guess it's me again. They just get an extra one later, I guess.
From the touch of chaos.
All right, that guy is full shields. These guys are both gone. We're losing this flank. This guy could go. This is my big hitter.
Slaughter your people.
Let's go there while shooting at that. I mean, anyways. Thanks, Care Bear. Animations get super repetitive too, don't they? Go. Does time compression only work on the full march commands? I think it does. This guy just suicided. That's interesting. Alright, I want everything in the actual zone we're being contested on to have gone here. I think we kill that thing. Maybe not. I mean, what's our optimal again? 90? Okay. Yeah, Rogue Tech is more interesting. That's agreed. It's certainly a more complicated game than this so far. It's pretty clear I don't like this game, right? And it's pretty clear this game looks pretty bad, right? But I just don't want to finish the skirmish, right? Like I just want to see the end of it. Give it it's a little bit over an hour. It looks like we're gonna be close to an hour and a half on this. So. Yeah, exactly. Zardov, it's really hard to tell when shots are hitting. It looks kind of like janky when it hits or doesn't hit. The symbols don't mean a lot. There's not a lot of information provided for sure. Started off with the glitchy shit. I mean, a little bit of glitchy shit. It just mostly doesn't. I mean, this is the full game, right? There's an online version of this and this. It doesn't look like there's a campaign. It's just like single player skirmishes for this. It looks kind of not good. All right. What is the range on this guy? 59. 59 is inoptimal of our weapons, right? Not quite. Okay. So we want to walk towards him. It's fine. Cursive 40k games. You get good ones occasionally. I hate that there's no damage numbers. I don't have HP totals very easily either. I hate that I don't know which of my units hasn't moved yet this round, so I just have to like click through them, and sometimes I miss some.
In the end.
Okay. Ones that haven't gone are green whirly shit around them. Oh, thanks. Hey, nice. Arkama. Cheers for noticing. I didn't notice at all. I liked Dawn of War 3 quite a lot. Although I didn't like the single player. And I also liked, what's the one we done? Battlefleet Gothic. And Battlefleet Gothic Armada and Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 were both pretty damn good. Number 2 was excellent, I thought. Alright, so we gotta bring reinforcements over here, I guess. I don't know where we're doing this from there, I guess. Alright, turn 4, I guess. I can't tell if the enemy focus fires. They really have. That one unit walked away, and thus far every other unit has walked forward towards me shooting and punching. And that's the only thing these units have done. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of AI here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're like, how good the opponents are here. So. Although I am starting to run out of patience to finish this fight. It's taking for fucking ever.
Long shall be your suffering.
So that unit just went. We don't really know what the penalties are for moving, right? We can definitely shoot into melee. Like, I probably should have retained to use this guy, but this guy seems like such a fucking junk unit. Like, I brought like one of each to see what they were like. Retain lets you go twice in a row, but you like lose it at the end of the turn. You can only do one of them per round or something like that. So it's supposed to be so you can clump your actions, but get penalized if you overdo it. So like this guy just retained. He just went twice in a row to kill this unit, I think is what he's trying to do. Although, is it bugged? Is it frozen? Did it just do no damage? No one knows. Okay. Does this guy have melee units? He does. We want to try this. It was like select the unit, select march. Right click. Can't get the melee to go off. How was melee hit? Does he fight back? We didn't do any damage. We did do some damage, and he does punch back. Does it do damage? Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Is it just animation punching back? No, I lost health total. Okay. Is there a tabletop game for Warhammer? Warhammer is a tabletop game, yep. Alright.
You shall break upon the unforgiving tides of chaos.
Alright, who do we have left?
We slaughter your people by the thousands.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, got him. Wish there was a...
Long shall be
So I have
your
3 units
suffering.
left, apparently, that he does not have. I guess I get back cap points.
Your false idols shall be shattered. You shall break upon the unforgiving tides of chaos.
I mean, do we really need these point capture systems? Does it add anything to the strategy of this game? This game feels like it's just capitalizing on Warhammer again, doesn't it? Feels bad. One of these days we're going to get another good Warhammer game.
Your Imperium is broken, ruined, rotting.
Clunky interface. Yeah. They said early access, but it feels very unfinished. Okay. It also feels like there's not a lot of game, right? What happens once you play the skirmish once? What's your second skirmish like for any sort of difference? There's almost no... There's like 2 weapon types you could use per mech. The mechs are a little different, but not a lot different.
Where's your Omnissiah now?
Are they watching? I have no idea if they're watching. Who's they? Like the developers of this game? Why would they just be randomly watching my stream? I mean, I guess it's possible, but I doubt it. Okay. What do we have? Finish the skirmish. Finish the skirmish. Did they just kill me from there? It didn't. Okay. It's fine. Do they have another unit left? I don't think so. They have 2 units left.
Your streets will run with blood.
I guess your really wounded units can go back cap. Okay. Could be. Could be because I'm the only one streaming it.
Find no mercy here.
That's the point of tryout day, right? Alright, what is the distance here? 60, it seems fine. Wait, 60 is our range, right? Yeah, fuck that. We're not moving. So next time I'm just going to bring a couple of these. They're super tanky and they actually do damage to enemies. Maybe there's like a swarm thing where you like capture a bunch of enemies stuff and like ignore their mechs. But like what, it's going to be like 1.5 strategies in this entire game.
Your streets
I don't know.
will run with blood.
Not very impressed so far. Okay.
All come to the eye in the end.
I mean, slow too. We spent basically an hour on this skirmish alone. It's not like... Anyway. Okay, we go again. The coin toss for whose activation it is each round shouldn't be that way. We definitely need like scaling activations, like BattleTech multiplayer activations where you're doing something to get some corresponding comeback mechanic from losing a mech, right? Wait, I thought the game was supposed to end at turn 6. Oh, 4 or more after turn 6, I see. Alright. Recurring animation noise, main menu, 1 by annihilation. Okay. Alright. I can uninstall that game. Wait. I don't know what... Alright, what is this fucking game called? Okay. Normally we do a slightly better job about vetting this, but this one kind of like snuck in because it was such like a clear fit for us. This game was called Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. Let's take a look at the store page real quick. Alright, store page. Release date March 26th, 2021. Mixed reviews. Recent reviews mixed. All reviews mostly positive. Yeah. I don't think very much of that game from what I just played. There's almost no way that I would want to ever play that game again without massive changes to what it was. There doesn't seem to be much of a game there. And the interface is clunky. The fights are clunky. The hits don't look good. The game doesn't look particularly good. There were a number of like little visual bugs already there. The customization wasn't very good. It just really wasn't much of something that I would probably spend time with again without some major changes to it. So, but trying to do our due diligence, take a look for interesting games coming out of it. We're gonna check out Goblin Stone next, I think. Okay. Turn-based 40k mech fighting absolutely should be a no-brainer. Alright, I know I turned down the volume of this morning, but it seems to be quite loud again. Let's fix that. Didn't save those, I guess. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna grab water chat, and then we'll check out Goblin Stone. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, what do we got? This game is in development. You're about to play a demo. Some features will not be available. Sure, complete next. Okay. After a long journey abroad, your company of goblins has finally returned to their homeland. Guide them safely to their lair. These look like Smurfs. Return home. Find the goblin lair. Gold bag. Okay. Okay. D, move them. Do I get interface options? Okay, we're gonna be thrown right into it, huh? I guess it's not gonna be very complicated. I don't see anything that talks about keys or commands. So I accidentally hit D and it moved them right. Do they have individual things? They do. The Adventure Party. Manage your goblins. You can see goblin stats, abilities, and equipment. You can also reorder their combat positions. Bomb Placer, Fume Nipper, Rust Bender, and Soul Necker. Guy has twice as much power. The effectiveness of this character when it attacks. Body, mind, and spirit. Okay. Spirit reduces, increases the amount of resistant armor and healing. They're all 4 body. They're all 8. Okay, their stats are identical. It's 4, 6, 8 for all of them. These two hit harder. Armor and resist. Everybody has 5 resist, 3 armor. I don't know, chat. 2 of these guys are absolutely just trash then, I guess. These guys have a helmet and that makes them do double damage. Okay. Raider. Raider. Peon. Okay. Jeans. Alright. Appearance, green skin, medium. This is appearance. No remarkable genes. Can you breed them? As a lineage. Alright. See what happens here. How do I get out of this interface? Click on the ground. Okay. So can I go left as well? I can. So it's WASD to move, but there's no, so far W and S, there's no, it's just 2D, right? I just can only go right and left.
Enter a deeper part of the woods. The scent of danger lingers heavy.
Okay.
Ahead,
is there stuff I can interact with? Did I miss something?
Quietly they sneak.
So I can also click a location and they'll go towards it, but not to it. But I can also use W and A. What is this? Inventory is empty. That's an adventure. Can I sneak in some way? Okay, I don't have any. I can't open an interface that shows me commands. Shows me hotkeys. And so far, all we've found is WASD. Okay. I already missed the secret area. Could do. Can we talk to him? Alright, combat it is.
Caught off guard. He braces for battle.
Combat's turn-based. Everyone falls in line to attack, kill all the enemies to win the battle. Okay. Everyone will move to the center along this time bar. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. So this guy goes first. Slash first blood.
Quitters never win.
Whoa up. Thanks for
Always love
resub.
the tryout days. Hope you find something good.
Oh, thank you for that, man. I'm so surprised with that guy like giving me shit about tryout days. It's like, holy fuck, we're a variety streaming channel. Like the whole point is to try a diversity of games to find games that are good. And yeah, the last one sucked, but it seems crazy that like that's an issue. All right, so this guy's at armor 2, resist 0. Fighter with 30 HP. We have 2 attacks. Attack with your sword and deal 10 damage. 20% chance to inflict bleed. Energy costs 30. Where's my energy? I've got a health bar. Oh, energy is how long it takes before I act again. What is the bleed, do you think? How often? Undamage, inflict bleed, and deal 2 damage. Yeah. Alright, the bleed better be huge because we only did 2 instead of 10. He's tired. Okay. Alright, next goblin's up. We can't first blood because I already made it. What's wakey wakey? Okay. I like it. We used our high damage dealers first. Everyone has equal armor, and now the peons are tanking him. So, did he take a bleed damage? Do we just hit him? Do I have a combat log? Suffers 12 physical damage over 50 time units. How much is this? Is this 5 time units? 10, 15, 20? Yeah. And how much damage is he taking? 12 over 50? Doesn't seem very good. It feels like I probably should have just hit him. Okay. I mean, maybe. He's bleeding, I guess. Blood Rupture. I don't remember having this. Maybe it only unlocks now that he's bleeding. If the enemy is bleeding, remove the bleed and deal 10 damage. Plus 200% of undealt bleed damage. So it just like uses the rest of the bleed, I see. Okay.
His quarry watches you from behind iron bars.
So we healed after... No, we didn't heal after combat. Okay. I can't loot him? Oh, I can. Foodstuffs. Medium adventure stuffs. Okay. So how do I heal him? I have an inventory somewhere. Hold on. I heal from inventory. I don't want to heal peons. I don't care if they fucking die. That's why they're called peons. Okay. Rescue. Absolutely.
Another one joins their company. This fellow is clad in armor.
Okay, we have another goblin. Oh, it swaps annoyingly. Okay. Alright, what does clad in armor do for him? He's a guard. He's a different thing. Same max life, better armor, and better armor. No better resist though. Okay, and do the enemies always attack front? Okay. Shield leaning on the rock. I didn't even see the shield leaning on the rock. Let's go take a look. I can go back, it looks like. Is that what that's supposed to be, a shield? I thought it was a tire. No, I can't do anything with that. Okay.
They chance upon a carcass concealed by the stench. A small trove of unclaimed meat and giblets.
Yep, harvest carcass. Good work. Take all.
Scavenged to the bone, leaving nothing to waste.
Alright, so it's like one interaction per map. I don't know if I can go... Oh, what is that? It's an orc?
They happen upon a downtrodden orc still clad in rags and shackles. At his feet, a freshly dug grave adorned with a bone club buried in the barrow. The goblins timorously disturb the orc in his mourning. Uneasily, they speak to him, ask about a nearby ruin in these woods. Barely noticing their presence, the orc wipes away a tear with one hand as he raises the other to give direction. Politely thanking the grieving orc, the goblins discreetly withdraw and leave him to his sorrow.
Wait, why don't I get to write my story? Can't I steal the club off the grave? Guess not. Okay.
Just beyond an old, forgotten watchtower, held fast by a great forest
pretty.
tree.
I can't... I don't know. So I'm being told a story. I mean, there's combat in it so far, but it's entirely linear, and like that was just a map that showed me a tree and built up ambience, I guess. So I don't know if they always attack front or not. I may not want the guard going first. I may want him going like third or something. So he's in front. Try. Let's try that. Okay.
Humans have taken domain. The road ahead will not be easy.
Smack or stone throw. Targets enemies at the back. Throw a stone at the enemy, inflicting a stun and 3 damage. Can only target enemies in the back. Okay. Alright, what is stun? Does it move them back in the turn? So I did do that right, but I just did which one was a little bit wrong. Wakey, wakey. Enemy is stunned, do 1,000,000 damage. 10 for 20, or 27 for 30, okay? Get fucked, shabby adventurer. Just saying. Alright, this is our new unit, the guard. We've got Bash. Retaliate. And intercept. But don't they only attack the front? I guess some of the units can attack other locations. Can I see what the guards do by hovering maybe? Armor and resist only. Intercept the next 2 target attacks of the target enemy. Who's which though? That's Shabby Adventurer and that's Ragged Adventurer. So Shabby's next. But we go before him. Although this could be... Okay, yeah. Our guy goes. So we're going to kill that one. We're going to intercept this one. Okay. I guess I want to retaliate. Intercept is probably the combo there.
The goblins gain ground.
Okay. What does this thing do? This eyeball? Oh, watched. I see. Dude, 1 doesn't do this. Why isn't 1 the hotkey for that? Why do I have to click it? Demo, I guess. It'd be hard to lose these fights right now.
This captive is garbed in peculiar vestments. It appears quite grateful and joins the group.
Do we get a warlock goblin or is that a rockstar goblin? Let's find out. A squad ranger. Oh, that's his name. I can rename them. How neat. Okay. Shaman. Alright, got some wounded dudes too. Okay. Let's heal up our guard. Fix our ordering. And heal up the guy with the hat that does damage too. Not a lot of healing relative to the amount of damage we took, even on those really weak fights. None of these other things do anything. Okay. You guys can see the time units at the top, right? It's just an initiative system. This has a goblin mark on it. I think this is goblin territory. I mean, it's pretty game. Definitely a stylized art style, but I like stylized art styles and looks good. Looks a lot better than the last game.
The goblins approach the ruins, peering from behind a bush. They watch nervously as a pair of human adventurers awkwardly stumble out of the ruins. Deeming it too dangerous to proceed, they search for a more discreet way to enter the ancient ruin.
Wait, didn't it say I was looking for alternate ways to enter it? Isn't the and there's only one entrance and it's right here? Okay, we'll enter it. Alright, 2 encounters, 1 harvest, 0 treasures, 500 gold. Alright.
The goblins make their way under the tree through a dark and uncomfortably narrow tunnel. They miserably crawl through the crannies until they reach the tunnel's end. Unbeknownst to the goblins, they find themselves intruding into a human-infested establishment hidden beneath the tree. The crowd scatters in a frenzy at the sight of the unexpected trespassers.
Doesn't seem good.
As the chaos ebbs, a surly innkeeper and his flunkies are all that remain. He turns to the goblins with a baleful glare, intent on exacting retribution.
He's gonna beat us to death with a shank of meat. This must have happened. Right? Like, this is like a trope for, like, fucking, like, butchers or innkeepers beating you with chunks of meat like this. But why? Like, where did that trope come from? So we are basically... So we summon more guys. We're basically... We need our guard in the second position, not the first position. Not the third position. And I need one of the guys who can put the bleed on the first target up too. That guy's a lot of health. Stun the guard. It's not great. Alright, but I haven't had any decisions yet. Besides the turn order that I put my guys in to open this, I can't like take somebody else because their turn order's set. And their things are all super specific to what they can do. Peon stun is pretty good, huh? Alright, this is our first look at the Shaman. We've got Hex, attack with your trinket and deal 5 damage. Can hit any target. Healing Chant, heal damage allies for 6 and tired or exhausted allies for 9. That's pretty nice. Shock the enemy, dealing 5 damage and inflicting knockback. Is knockback just positional, or is it also turn timer knockback? I kind of want to heal too. How do I cancel? Escape? I can't cancel an ability once I've selected it. Right and left click do nothing. Escape does nothing. Spacebar does nothing. I guess I can't cancel an ability once I've selected it. It's annoying. Okay. Alright. Stun a damaged enemy. That's... God, the guard is really good, huh? Oh, but it's different options now. He doesn't have intercept anymore. So is he drawing from a deck of potential actions? Also, stun locking them seems really good. Who knew? I thought these were the guys who had the card that allowed you to like capitalize on a bleed, but maybe they don't get it every time. Maybe that's the problem. I want a hotkey for selecting the first card. There it is. Oh, it's pretty exhausting to do that apparently. Okay, so what do we have? This is the front line. We have Bash, which is a chance to stun. Stun a damaged enemy seems insane. This guy doesn't do anything when we stun lock him. I didn't see difficulty settings. I mean, this is clearly very, very early game, but the guy's got 1,000,000 health. I think he's maybe our first mini boss. So I'm not really finding tenderize. What is that? Dude, let me... Okay. Stop bouncing the camera around. Let me look at this. Takes 100% more damage from the Innkeeper's Tender Smash. Okay, we went... So, stunning the first guy. It seemed weird that they like took like 3 turns in a row there, you know? Doesn't seem to be any stun resistance or stun immunity, and stun seems really strong. Thought we had wakey on these guys. We don't. We have execution, less than 30%, deal a bunch of damage, but I guess he's not quite under 30. He's definitely under, that's not true. He's under 33%. He's under a third of his health, but he's not under 30 right now. Lol. Okay, and first blood, okay. There's execution, which is a really tiring, takes 40 units here. Quicken, life shock, and hex. So different options here. Stun target and heal it for 9 life. If target's undead, damage it instead. Quicken, give an ally uncanny speed, causing it to move twice as fast along the time bar for 15 time units. I don't think so. Just gonna keep stunning everything I can. It seems really solid. It's a little bit too much movement of the camera for me. I wonder if that's an option I can fuck around with. It's gonna make me a little nauseous. Alright, slash here. Innkeeper's gonna hit us, and we're tenderized, so we take extra damage, right? Is it gonna kill him? He's our lowest hit point guy. Killed our guy. Okay. For each death, you'll be rewarded valuable ancestry points at the end of the adventure. Okay. Shockwave. Oh, the attack's made against me? Oh, but I don't have the thing that makes him a target, that guy, so it's entirely useless. Okay. How is it not our turn yet? I don't understand, like, his positioning's further back, right? So they move to the position based on how much I cost for this, which is fine. It was a bit hard to protect that guy who ended up dying, because they always attack that front target, and it was really difficult to predict when that guy was going to be in the front or not. I mean, the timeline probably tells me, but there's like not a lot of time to see that information before shit moves again. So I guess there could have been a decision there that I just didn't notice, like, as to like how to have done that. Okay, so successfully fought this. We lost the dude, but oh well. Okay. All right, we're gonna move our order around too, right? How do I do that here? Yeah, we wanted the guard second and the bleed guy first. And the healer third, I think. Okay. Can I loot this shit? There's a chest there. Alright, a lot of food, which is probably to heal your guys, because all your guys are going to be low after that. Just kidding, one of our guys is dead. Get fucked. The Crude Ham Hammer. It's a cute name. 20 power, 20% stun chance, 10 max life. Okay. Can I equip it? Oh, there's the cards. First blood, wakey wakey, blood rupture, execution, slash. Does slash mean we always get that when we draw one of these abilities? Probably. This is a weapon ability. So if I gave one of the peons the sweet weapon, is he going to get sweet weapon abilities? Looks like he will. So peon ability, that's not a peon though, that's the rust bender. Where's the peons? Here. So he just has stone throw as a secondary. I actually like stone throw as a stun. So who do we lose? We have... oh, we might have lost the peon. I thought we had we lost one of our other guys. Looks like we lost the peon. These swords seem good to me, honestly. And the crude wooden stool seems amazing. Or rather, maybe it's the class. I guess the bash is from that. Okay, so this is actually not amazing. This is pretty shit. But his other abilities are really good, and I want to use those other abilities. How's this thing? The crude magic rock is pretty pathetic. Maybe we want to give him the sword. These other abilities didn't seem very good. He can't use it. He's class restricted to that. Has to be a raider. Okay. Which ones are raiders? How do I tell again? Shaman, it's a stat. Peon, so it has to be on one of the raiders. We have 2 raiders. So one of our raiders is getting a weapon upgrade. Alright, I guess we'll give it to the guy with more health. Okay. Can I give the shit sword? Is the shit sword restricted to that as well? Where's the peon? Shit sword is also class restricted to raider. Okay. Alright. I don't see level ups. You guys see experience on these anywhere? Do we heal in between encounters? Anyone notice? Dead? Okay, we added an ancestry. I think we gained foodstuffs and looted this shit. Okay, can I sell stuff? Excuse me. Okay. All right. Again, this is the demo, not early access. So apparently we have some, like, there's base building, it looks like. Horrible blight lurks in the old woods, bringing terror to its wake. Seek it out and destroy it. The game is pretty cute so far, honestly. What does that say? A merchant? I thought it said mech bay. Guess I see what you want to see. So I've got these dudes, but I only have 3. Squatters, 3 of 6. Merchant. Available squatters. So these are people I could recruit probably, like the carriage. And we have a merchant. This is my inventory. What's his inventory? I see. So I can buy like fancier rocks. What's our cast? We have 1,600 gold right now, or cash rather. Okay. %, class skill cost reduction, so we can get a bunch of rock upgrades.
Returned.
Did I hear Match Bay?
Hey Hawkeye, thanks for the resub. 13 power, 10% damage versus halflings. I don't know what we're fighting next. So raider only weapons. We started with one of these shitty swords, right? I could upgrade the other sword, I guess. Can I see the ones we have? I can. Can I sell the shitty ones too? I can. So we have crude chisel sticks, which are 6 power. We have an upgraded... I don't ever want to use that ability on him, so I'm not sure it matters. I wonder if power is an attribute or if it's part of the attack. Like, if I add +9 power, do you think I only get 9 power on the attack made with that weapon, or do you think all of my abilities get +9? How much is this? We're gonna buy one just for the sake of checking the game out. Let's buy the trinket for the guy. And then we'll sell off the chiseled sword and the shitty magic rock. I just did something with my inventory. I dragged it. The drag is a lot faster than the scroll. Can we sell that? Why can't we sell this? Okay. Oh, I have to hit trade. I see. This is still up in the air about this. I see. Okay, and I double click to sell. That's at least reasonable. I feel like I should upgrade the other guy's weapon. Let's get just whatever the highest is. This is +16 power as opposed to +6. That seems good enough. How much is it? 600. Okay. Okay. So we got 2 weapon upgrades. I didn't see any other types of things that we could buy. I don't see like armor or something, so that's fine. Wait, what is this trade? Yeah, trade. Okay, let's leave. Let's re-equip. How do we buy these guys? Campgrounds, maybe. So these are people I can recruit.